welcome back to my and welcome if you're new. Watch me let it rock, let it. I'm gonna be telling y'all how I got the tattoo. The tattoo that's on my neck. My neck. My back. Alright. So I got butterflies tatted on my neck and I was really fucking with it. When she first did it, I was really fucking with it. But baby, how would real tattoo come off? Like, how would real tattoo come off? And I'm telling you it came off and you're gonna tell me to come to you again? Bitch, does it look like I wanna come to you again for you to fix it? Like, so I went to this girl. I'm doing Google too. I went to this girl, right? No, I seen somebody. So boom. I seen somebody with a fire tattoo in their hand. And I'm like, yo, your tattoo's nice. Where you got it from? She put me on to who she got it from. And I ended up texting the girl. So we gonna call her Mariah. So I text Mariah and I'm like, oh, somebody put me on to you. Somebody told me about how you do tattoos. I'm asking her prices, what I want to do. So we came down to a price. Excuse me. We came down to a price and I'm like, all right. So we going back and forth on scheduling days. I was always busy. I am always busy. But I made time. I'm like, yo. And I normally go to one person to get my tattoos. But she wasn't available. And I was itching for a tattoo. Like, I wanted one. So I tell her, like, my sister want one too. Is it okay if she come? And she's like, yeah. Y'all, I should have never went. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it looked nice. It looked so beautiful when it was done. And I'm gonna, like, add pictures. The fucking tattoo came off in 2 days. In 2 days. So let's get to it. So I ended up getting to the house. I get there. I walk up steps. So I'm there. She's greeting me. She was real nice. I'm not gonna lie. We was making conversation. Now, it was a lot going on. So I believe my sister went first. My sister, we proof check each other's tattoos. Like, yes, it's on your body, but you know how they put the they put the paper, whatever you call it. They put the paper, like she drew the outline, whatever. She puts the paper and, you know, they peel it off and that's when they start to tat it. So I'm like, yo, do you like this? Whatever the case may be. I can't see on my neck. So I'm asking my sister, it's fire. So she has an old machine. So I guess people tattoo old. It was a house tattoo. It wasn't in a shop. So she has an old machine. And I'm like, I'm fine with that. That machine hurt. That machine hurt. So, excuse me. So she's doing my tattoo. And first of all, she used deodorant and alcohol. When I tell you, that was burning me. But I had a home tattoo before. My very first tattoo was a home tattoo. So I'm like, you know, he didn't use, when I went, now I specifically go to one person. When I'm itching for a tattoo, that's my problem. I should have waited. But I was itching for it, I went to somebody else. My first tattoo, I went to somebody else. But now I consistently go to one person, one lady. But this girl, I'm seeing shit. This girl, right? She uses the old machine. She gets to working. So it's hurting, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm thinking it's hurting because it's an old machine. So she's doing it, it's hurting. I'm like, okay, I could take it. She's fucking rubbing deodorant, like rubbing deodorant. It was a men's deodorant. She's rubbing deodorant on my neck. So that's how she gets started. She's rubbing deodorant. So I'm not gonna lie, like I sat through it like a dummy. Cause it's like, it's a home tattoo. So I'm figuring she's using what she has. She's using what she got. She's at home. So she's doing my tattoo. And it was burning as a bitch. As she's freaking using it, the shit look like a typewriter, but like a mini type, whatever it is. It's an old school machine. So she's doing it. It's hurting. She's stopping because I'm telling her that it's hurting. It's hurting a lot. Like, it's fucking drooling in my skin. Like, it's in my skin. So she's doing my tattoo, and she keeps stopping because she's wiping alcohol on me. So me knowing about tattoos, because I have a lot of tattoos, I don't think you're supposed to be. I for sure know you're not supposed to be using alcohol. But she's using it saying that's what she needs to use because it's a home. She's got a home machine. She's using alcohol. It's burning. During her doing my tattoo, it was people walking in and out the room. Me, I didn't mind because I'm not getting a tattoo. Like, somewhere where I feel uncomfortable with people walking back and forth. So it was her sister, whatever it was. She's talking to us while she's doing it. I should have known when she told me she said she did some big tattoo on somebody, and because it was red, the whole thing came off. So I guess that person's skin didn't take red ink, whatever the case may be. I don't know. She was showing me what she did before, and she said it came off before. So I didn't really think of anything. I don't know. I didn't register. She doing my tattoo, and it's hurting. She's using alcohol back and forth with deodorant. So while I'm in the room, a whole argument broke out. Somebody peed on the couch. So a woman came in. They arguing like, you peed on my sofa, you pissed on my sofa. Like, it's a lot going on. It's a boy walking in and out the room. They ordering food while I'm there. They chatting. They was getting ready to smoke. Like, it seemed like it was cool, her cool little vibe. But it was just too much going on. So we still talking. We making conversation as she doing my tattoo. And the shit is just constantly burning. I'm not gonna lie, I did love the end result. It looks beautiful for it to be a home tattoo. To me, it looks beautiful. It was fine, no problem. I put my ointment on the very next day. Now, the day after that, I wanted to use my antibacterial soap. It felt really dry. I seen it was dry. Like, I couldn't see, so I told somebody else to look at it. I'm using my phone to look at it. Like, it looked dry, so I'm using my antibacterial soap. I use Dow antibacterial soap. So I'm using it, the same one I use for my piercings. And when I tell y'all I go to put my A&D ointment on my tattoo, when I tell y'all the butterfly was in my hand, I went ham. Because why is a real tattoo on my hand? I'm not here to bash her. Like, I'm not here to bash her. But obviously she didn't give a damn when she was doing it on me. Like, how a real tattoo come off? Like, I'm not understanding. So I'm thinking I'm bugging. So I put ointment. I got 3, I think it's 2 regular butterflies and then like a half butterfly. I'm doing it. This is only for the first 2. So I do it to the next one. I'm putting A&D how I'm supposed to put it on. I done never put an A&D on any one of my tattoos. Any one. And the fucking shit come off. None of them. So I'm like, maybe it's the A&D I use. But it's A&D ointment. Like, bro, it's a healing ointment. So I text the girl. I think I text her the same day or the next day. Like, sweetie, sweets, my tattoo came off. I send her pictures of it. Shorty gonna go. She was back and forth going to Florida, whatever the case may be. She goes, I'll fix it for you before I go back to Florida. Bitch, isn't it like I want to go back to you? Like, you really messed up my skin. Like, it didn't make me break out of anything. But my ordeal, I think I said that right. My ordeal was how a real tattoo come off. My sister puts on the A&D ointment. She got 2 birthdays on her behind her ear. 2 birthdays. And I don't know if one of them or both of them came off. But it came off. Same fucking way. The numbers was in her hand. So I'm like, sis, what are you really doing though? Like, why is a real tattoo coming off? And she wasn't more so of, it's not me. But I should have known when she told me that she was doing people's tattoos and it came off. I should have let that sink in my head and be like, you know what, Alexis, don't get it. But like, I still wanted it. And it's more so of the fact that, what are you doing? Mind you, to this day, my tattoo and my sister's tattoo is still promoted on her page. Now, I would be wrong if I be like, that's false advertisement. It's no longer on my ear. Like, it's no longer behind my ear. Like, I would be wrong if I do that. But I just personally feel like you didn't care about me when you did it. Like, it's either A, you knew what you was doing is wrong. I felt personally like I'm paying for her ink. Like, the money I paid you for my tattoo, it wasn't for your tattoo. It was for your ink. I'm not saying it's fake ink. I'm not saying it's fake ink or whatever the case may be. But you said you did a whole sleeve and the whole sleeve of somebody came off. You doing stuff and it's coming off and you keep charging and you keep like, why would you tell me to come back? Like, I get it. Like, you trying to fix it, but why would I want to come back to you if you did that the first time? Like, why would I want to come back to you if you did that the first time? Why? It just made no sense. This story is just mainly to tell y'all, like, I really paid for a real tattoo. It's supposed to be a real tattoo. The fucking tattoo is doing swiper no swiper. Like, how a real tattoo come off? How it, Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was like not completely gone, but it was gone. Like, it was fucking white almost. Like, the butterflies was gone, and I was so upset. I didn't really cry much, but it's like, I swear, I really wanted to, like, not bash her, but like, bro, like, I wanted to blow your spot up, because why to this day is my tattoo and my sister's tattoo still on your page for one? Like, what are you doing? So, as embarrassed as I was, I text my regular tat person. I'm like, yo, a situation happened where I couldn't wait for you, and I decided to go to a home tattoo, a person who do it at home. And she like, it's understandable, but I was showing her through pictures, and she's like, she has to physically see it. So I go to her, and she fixed it for me. I'm not saying that it's bad, because I love it, but I feel like because it was a tattoo already there, it makes it look kind of weirdish because of the tattoo already there. My shade's back on. When I tell y'all for days, hold on, because who said what? It's still stuck to me to this day, and I wouldn't recommend her. That's not me bashing her, but why would I recommend somebody who did that? And she did, not only did it, she said she did it to other people. Not only did she do it to me, but she did it to my sister. I'm not gonna lie. It was very pretty. To my opinion, it was very, very pretty. It's the fact of what it came with. She was burning me with alcohol. She used some shit that looked like a typewriter. I'm convinced it was a typewriter. And to this day, I'm still convinced I paid for her ink. I gave you money for the tattoo for your ink. I didn't give you money for the tattoo for the shit to look like the way it looked. Like, I'm stuck with it for the rest of my life. It's more so of, now I gotta think, really, like, is it worth it? Do you want it? Just stick to my tat lady. And like I said before, it was just so much of it already. Like, she was doing my tattoo, like I said, with people in the room. I didn't mind that, but again, that's not professional. People going in and out, that's not professional. Screaming, y'all yelling. Like I said, somebody had peed on a sofa. A friend came over, she peed, realized she peed, and she like, whatever. It was just so much going on to where it's like, that's how you want your client to, like, that's what you want your client to see. That's what you want your client to view. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I'm not saying she can't tattoo, but bro, if everybody tattoos coming off, maybe you should take a little break. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you should take a little break. Just take a little break. I'm not saying she can't tattoo, but you know, it's always time for progress, right? I ended up getting hot, so I changed, but thank you guys for watching. Remember to stalk me on all my social medias. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos of your girl. And I'll be back with another video. Bye, babies.